And welcome! We're back with a slightly different video today. We have a new gift, present thing. It looks really good. It's the Next Level Racing HF8 Pro. This is a haptic force feedback style seat attachment. It's not quite motion, but it's got some movement in it. So we're gonna open it up and see what comes with it and see what it's like. So here we go. All wrapped up. Nice. Normally you have to pay for plastic bags. These ones, they come for free. How good is that? Here we are. This is the Pro as opposed to the HF8, the regular one. The idea with this one is it comes with a mesh style cover for the front of it, as opposed to like a thicker, less breathable style seat. But yeah, you've got 8 motors. 2 in the bottom of your thighs, 2 in the bottom of your bottom, 2 in the bottom of your back. There's lots of bottom stuff going on here, and 2 in the top of your shoulders. So just and a couple here. So yeah, this looks pretty nice. It feels absolutely awesome. It feels very, very high quality for a seat cover. It's definitely got some padding. It's definitely going to make the chair thicker. I've seen a lot of other people's videos and other things on this. And one thing that people have said is it definitely is going to add thickness to the seat. So you have to be aware of that when you are getting it. But there is a definite thickness to it. But yeah, cannot wait to get it installed and get it on. Here's the little on-off switch. Oh, it's very nice. Rubbery. Like a rubbery plastic. It's got texture to it. That's nice. Looks like it's easy to plug in as well. It's USB and audio. So this works. You could work this on a console. I think you could even plug it into your phone. Well, not anymore because phones don't come with jack plugs anymore, as I found out the other day when I wanted to use my headphones. But there you go. Awesome. Okay, let's see if we can get it installed and see what it feels like. Here we go. Alright, so we're all in, all tightened up, very tight. It's not going anywhere. Nice, pretty easy to install. It only literally took about 5 minutes, not even that. It was super fast. The only thing I wish that would have been it would have made it a lot quicker as well, is every attachment is like this sort of, you pull the string sort of thing. The only thing I would think would have made it a bit nicer is if you had like the, I don't know what to call them, the plastic clicky in things, you know, where you'd click both sides and it would pop out and then you just click and it goes back in. I think that would have made it a bit more classy. It would have made it, it would have taken off a little bit of time to install it. But once it's installed, it's not going anywhere. As you can see, I have a seat cover on mine, so it's going to be covered. No one's ever going to see it. You do have to be careful about what chair you run. I run a 2012 Toyota Soccer Mum van chair that we found on Facebook Marketplace. So you can see it does sort of, once you pull it down tight, it does tuck underneath the headrest. But at the feet here, or the leg bit, it is a little bit past the end of the leg, so I have to see how that goes. But like I say, once the seat cover's on and that's all pulled in as well, I'm sure it'll all tighten itself up, and it should be fine. The cables as well seem really nice. They seem like they're just going to tuck straight down the side. On-off switch is going to be right next to me, exactly where I need it. Cables look like they're long enough to run all the way to wherever I need them as well. So yeah, really good length out of the cable. So just got to get that installed and get it running with SimHub, and we'll feel the vibrations. Let's go, let's get it.
Okay, so I finally got it installed. I've had it for a little while now, maybe a couple of months, and I can't turn it off. I already can't live with it, but we'll get to that. It's very interesting. You can feel everything. I really like the gear change. Every time you change gear, you can feel the thunk in your back, which is super cool. There's lots of new feelings. It's very, very interesting. where do we begin? Where do we begin? So it's a bit strange. You can feel that they're like transducers. I've watched other videos on this, and I definitely recommend that you watch other videos. Don't just take my word for these things. Take lots of people's opinions and see what they think. But yes, you can tell that it's not like with a bass, a butt kicker, or like more of a sub sort of bass shaker. If you're going for that, you'll get more of a thud because the way that the speaker, a speaker flexes forward like this, right? Whereas these are transducers, so you can sort of feel that initial spin up. And I heard Boosted Media, he was one that I watched. He also mentioned this in his. You can feel that this motor, as it's a motor, you can feel it sort of whiz up, but it's very fast to whiz up, so it does become sort of unnoticeable after you play with it for a while. Now that I have played with this game, this chair for a while, I definitely feel that lost without it. I have tried it in VR, and it definitely adds to the VR, but it doesn't do exactly what I thought it might do. I was hoping that it would make me less sick while I play in VR, as I've got a bit more feeling in the car and what have you. Although it does give you more feeling, like now here when I turn to the left here, I can feel all down the side of my leg here is vibrating, and up my back, so I can feel that this side of the car is definitely like on the edge of the grip. But it lacks the up-down motion or movement, which in VR I think is kind of what I need. That's what I was missing. I definitely feel less sick in VR now, but I think that's more down to the headset than the seat itself. Also, it depends. I don't think it depends, but you can use different software with it. It comes with its own software, which has a lot of games in there and works great. I did try it the first time with the software. However, I found that if I use that software and then turned on SimHub, which I use my SimHub for all my dashboards. So when you see my dashboards come up on the screens, I use SimHub for all of this. So when you're running SimHub, or when you're running its own software, if you use SimHub, you then can't use both softwares together at the same time, which kind of sucks. It does kind of suck. However, SimHub is super great, and I will show this in a bit. SimHub is awesome, where you can use both at the same time. So if you go to, I use the bass shaker profile loadout. There's lots of different things. There's like wind movement and the dash studio. So you use the bass shakers, and you can import other people's files and such there. So that's what I did to start with. I found one on Overtake GG. There was a file in there, so I used that. That was very good. I liked it. It was more for Automobilista 2. It feels really tuned for Automobilista 2, and that's mainly what it was for. But if you do watch Boosted Media's video, you'll see that he has his own profile, if you like, in SimHub as well. So at the end of his video, there's a link in there, and you can download his profile, which works roughly for any game. I think you just have to sort of adjust it on the volume control on its own control. But yeah, you can use his profile, and that's what I've been using at the minute. I think it works really well. Like I say, I think it's a bit weak for me, so I personally crank it all the way up when I'm using his profile. I haven't had it long enough to go through all my own profiles yet, but I would like to. But yes, if you're just buying it and you just want to put it out the box, put it on your seat and go, then there are pre-made setups out here, and you can do that, and it's very easy to do, and you just download them and import them. And yeah, then you just turn it on and it works. Like now, right now, I can feel it. It's giving me, it will stop on the left side, the right side's really strong there, and again, off on the right side, and here on the left. It works in every game. It works in Rally, it works in F1 2025, it works in LMU, it works in all of them. Yeah, and I love it. I think it's a really good product. Thoroughly enjoying it. I notice now if I get in the rig and it's not on, something and I'm like, oh, there's something not right. There's something missing, and it's the seat. I turn it on, and we're away, and it feels absolutely great again. So yeah, it's a difficult one to recommend though. So I don't think it so much adds anything to the experience. So if you're on a budget and you want to go quicker, but you only have a select amount of money to spend, I would spend that elsewhere, either on a more solid rig, so you have a solid foundation, either on a better set of pedals and get a load cell, something like that. Perhaps if you're wanting to do formula driving, spend the money on a formula wheel if you needed something like that, or a drift rim, something like that. This will add to the immersion and the fun. If you've got some money to burn and you're like, you know what, I want to add something to my sim rig, I want to have a bit of fun with it, I haven't got motion money, and I don't have like ridiculous amounts, but I've got a bit to sort of throw away, or sort of, I don't want to say waste is a terrible word, but you know, you want to splash a bit, have a bit of fun, then yes, it is an incredible product and it's really good. And if you've got that sort of money, I would recommend it. It definitely adds to the experience, definitely. I've not had a butt kicker. I have raced with butt kickers. I don't have one personally. I would like to say that this is slightly better than a butt kicker, and it's the same sort of money, so it's a definite toss up between this or a butt kicker. Like I say, I don't have a butt kicker. I have raced with them, and I do think this is better just because it's more specific, it's more localized. The thud that you're getting, like I can go around a corner, feel the vibrations all up my right side, change gear, and I can feel the thunk through the whole seat and still feel the vibrations on the right. Whereas I feel with a butt kicker, it may get a bit more muffled and the feel is just there through the entire rig, whereas this is more localized. So yeah, I love it. I think it's great. It's very discreet. It's under my seat cover. No one even knows it's here until you get in the seat and you start feeling it. The downside, I would say, is it definitely adds thickness. I had to buy new brackets for my seat, lower my seat, push my seat further back a bit. I did have to make some adjustments. That is down to the thickness of it. But now that I've been using it a couple of months and it's sort of worn in and embedded itself in, it feels great. And yeah, and I love it. It's absolutely brilliant. So there you go. Go and grab one. Don't listen to me. This isn't sponsored or anything like that. It's just what I think of it. So yeah, there you go. Awesome.
So yeah, there we go. That was my first sort of review thing, I guess. Thoroughly enjoyed the product. I think the HF8 Pro is really good. I really miss it when it's not on. Like I say, if you're looking for that sort of experience, I really recommend it. I haven't tried the original, but I will link videos down below for Boosted Media. There's Road to Racer. There's a few others that have made videos on this, and they have experienced the one before. So check those guys out, see what they think as well. And I'll leave some links for SimHub and for some profiles as well. But yes, till next time, stay safe. I'll see you soon. Peace. Bye.